Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a review of Umamusume Cinderella Grey, Episode 10. Now, I want to take a moment to say this. And, we are now ending our shows really well. A couple of episodes, there are a few anime shows that's ending real soon. And I'm going to be the one to say this. Umamusume Cinderella Grey, best anime of the spring. I understand spring animes is kind of tied down, some new shows, some original shows, some new shows are airing, and some are making a stand for themselves or remakes or whatnot. But Umamusume Cinderella Grey is now arguably the best spring anime of 2025. I can't think of another anime in the spring that could top Cinderella Grey at its finest. Not only that, Umamusume Cinderella Grey is now, in my eyes, the best sports anime of all time. Of all time. Like, I understand people gonna say, oh, what about Haikyuu? Oh, what about Blue Lock? Oh, what about Crocodile Basket? I get all of that. Yeah, now, Yamushi Pedal's better than... No. Umamusume Cinderella Grey changed everything about the franchise that you have to watch it. The animation is good. The storyline is good. Everything about Umamusume Cinderella Grey is a 10 out of 10. You cannot make this stuff up. Umamusume surpassed Blue Lock. Umamusume surpassed all the other sports that you could think of. Umamusume is now... I don't think I want to say this. But if I'm going to say a hot take, I'm going to say it. Ladies and gentlemen, Umamusume is the GOAT of sports anime. It's sports anime. And I get it. We're looking at the past and present and the future of other sports animes. Even sports animes that's going to come out soon, like Turkey, which I'm one to talk about. But I look at this show and I'm like, I've been covering Umamusume since. And I didn't see the movie yet, which I'm going to watch. But after watching the clips from Umamusume and beyond, Umamusume is the best sports anime of all time. I can't think of nothing to top it. Now, after last week's episode, it's so good to a point where I got to know about episode 10. And after watching episode 10, oh my God. This was more about one particular character and so on. But I'm going to get to that now. So without further ado, let's get right to it, the review of Umamusume Cinderella Grey episode 10. Because I'm going to dive right into this whole thing. I couldn't cover it in Sunday because I was in Rhode Island Anime Con. But I'm going to explain this show to everybody. Let's get right to it. Okay. What do you want to know? Well, it's been a while since Oguri Cap has her day off, It's been a while since we've seen Oguri Cap at her damnness not racing. We always see her just running and training and all that, but we never seen her like on a day off. So the coach is telling Light and Cap to sit down, let's watch the race, because there's one particular horse girl that you have to be glued on. And you have to realize, competition, a threat. This is where the calm before the storm episode, this is one of those calm before the storm. And we ain't playing nothing. So, here's the thing. They sat down and watched this other Umamusume character racing. But there was one particular character that you as a fan need to pay attention, and her name is Tamayo Cross. The first time I saw Cross was when she was eating ramen and she left the store, ramen shop. And now we get to see Cross at her best. The White Lightning. She is the lightning. Oh my God. Like, I know every Umamusume episode we're going to see a race that was kind of like, oh my God. This race was utterly just a freaking beatdown. This was the obvious race. Like every Umamusume episode I watched, it was always kind of like, I'm scared. I can't decide who's going to win or lose. I always said, oh, she might win or she might win because of this. Look, Tamayo Cross just like flat out just killed everybody with that lightning. Her speed is so good. Her speed is fantastic. The White Lightning it's like you got to think about real life. Lightning strikes fast. You may not hear it, but you see the lightning strike fast at you. And then you see Cross just literally just squish, like trash like nothing. She literally passed everybody in a heartbeat. Cross is no freaking joke. And I'm ranting about Tamayo Cross because, oh my God, I need an Android of her. I need an Android of her. I really do. Like, if you look at my Androids, I only got Rice Shower because Rice Shower is my top 5. But I'm looking at Cap and Cross. I might move them up in the top 5 greatest Umamusume characters. It's not just because like, oh, the Umamusume character. I'm just looking at it because the talent, the professionals, and how they race. And I'm looking at Cross, the White Lightning Cross. Tamayo, White Lightning Cross. Cross has, when she beat her, it was like a streak of lightning. You couldn't, it's like you didn't hear any footsteps. That's how fast she was. See, and then Oguri Cap, see it, competition. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a rivalry going on right now. Because if you look back all the rivalries, Special Weekend San Suzuka, McQueen and Tokateo, Kida-san Black and Diamond. And then you look at Road to the Top, it was Top Road, TM Opera, and the other girl, I keep forgetting her name. I keep kidding for your name. Those three, the big three at the time, when the 4-episode OST episode, OVA episode, Road to the Top, that's that. I didn't see the movie yet, but I gotta see that. And now you're looking at this rivalry. So this rivalry, Oguri Cap got 2 rivalries. The first one she had was March, which ended it in a frenemy rivalry. Like, you know, they're not rivals anymore. They're kind of friends right now. But now, Cap and Cross, the 2 rivalries that we're gonna see. And I remember going back to season 1, where it was an episode, they did a sports festival episode, and then you see Oguri eating all the donuts. It was a donut episode. It was just eating all the donuts. Who would eat the most donuts? Leading to Cross winning, but Cap just won. Cap just entered the contest for the donuts. See, I want to see what led to them being friends. But that's how it is. But again, Cross and Cap, I know we're episode 10. I understand they're trying to save up for this moment, but we gotta see it. I'm ranting so long here, but I can't help it. Now, and I do like when Cross won, she did that punch pose thing. That's exactly, they copied that from the app game. And I have the app game, the Japanese app game. I played it. I have it. With the way Cross punches that, it was the same thing she did in that the winning fist. That's exactly what she did in that. Also, the trainer is freaking hot. I forgot to tell you, the trainer is freaking hot. Okay, now, I want to talk about Cross being jacked. Yo, when I saw Cross doing pull-up, and she is mother freaking jacked. I mean, so jacked. I loved it. I loved it. Cross being, just seeing her so jacked up, we don't really see that. Yeah, we see other Umamusume characters work out. 9 times out of 10, we see them work out in their tracksuit. But seeing Tamayo Cross lifting pull-ups and jacked up, damn, I'm like, damn, I can't get my mind off of that. She is so jacked. It's like Maki Fire Force level jacked. Jacked like Mikasa from Attack on Titan jacked. That's how jacked she is with those pull-ups. And I couldn't get my eyes off of that scene with that training. But damn, she is freaking fine. Tamayo Cross is a badass. Let me just say that. She's so badass, it's not even funny. It's like, damn, that scene when she getting jacked, I don't know how I feel about it, but damn, that was a great scene. Now, another scene is for Cap and Berno, like, to go and have a day off, and then we got a whole training montage of them just going out of town. Before I get to that, let me just bring this up. Before I can talk, let's talk about this one. March. I forgot it's been a long time since I've seen Umamusume, and I literally forgot their phones are so big, like this big, from their face to the horse ears eye is. It's been a long time since I forgot how tall their phones are. So Oguri Cap got a phone call from March. Yes, everybody's favorite character, March. My best friend loved March. Still waiting for a March merch. So March cut her hair short, and I'll be honest with you, I like it, but I don't like it. And I don't like it, but I like it. Because it's one of those, like, It's one of those like when a character cuts their hair, it's character development. I get that. You're not wrong. I understand the premise of it. And some characters got their hair longer. When they get their short, they got it long, and I get it. But I'll be honest with you, March with her hair short is like I like it, but I don't like it. So anyway, March telling Cap that, oh, I raced in a Tokai Derby, the one that we were supposed to race. But she ended up in fourth. And I was sad. I was sad that she ended up in fourth. Because I actually, to be honest with you, I actually want to see how it happened. Like how she ended up in fourth. I want to know. Because I didn't think no one was going to top March. I really didn't think no one in that region was going to pass March. But she came fourth. And I want to know how did it get to that. But that's just my case. Anyway, you got to give Cap credit. I mean, Cap's not good with words, but Cap is all like with her little mean gif. She's trying to explain like, don't give up. You know, there's another hilltop. You know, you always, never give up. That kind of thing. She was struggling to like doing all these hand gestures just to figure out what to say to March. But I kind of cheer up March though. Now March is telling Cap, what do you want to do in the future? What's your goal now? There's another mountain that you want to peak up, and what it is that you want to do. Also, the two big trios back, and I like them. You know, they all stepped up, especially, Norn's the fan of Oguri Cap fan. Norn is there. So it's great to see March and the other three are Rudy, if I say them correctly, Rudy, Norn Ace, and Minnie, they're all together, just hanging out. Now we're going to the day off, the old Lutney trip. They have a day off. Cap and Light are having a day off, and you see the montage of Cap just eating. Like I still question Cap's belly. I still question that. You know what? I think Cap could one top every other gluttonous anime character. I think she could beat Charming. She could beat Naruto. She could beat Luffy, and damn well she could beat Goku. Because there's no way in hell Cap could do all this. Like, she ate a whole stick, and it's just like, she ate the whole thing. She ate a whole scoop of ice cream. It didn't stop. She ate a burger that is like a freaking Whopper / Big Mac combined, and took 2 bites, and that's it. She had a big gulp of juice, drank that all up. She ate like 6 corn dogs or something. She ate the whole thing up. Her belly is like a freaking I don't know how to describe how gluttonous, but damn, she is so. Her eating is so fucking strange to me every time. Every time I see her in a background shot, or every time she's in the scene when she's eating, she eats the food so fast that just like I remember Road to the Top. And I remember one of them was sitting next to Oguri. I remember Opera was one of them sitting next to Cap. Cap just like ate the whole food and then just slide over. I'm like, damn, this girl is a fucking beast. But that was the whole clip montage. I still, to this day, I'm still questioning Cap's belly to this day. And then here comes the guy with the glasses, the whole paparazzi guy with the glasses. And then I like how Light brought up the Ritz part, and I get why she did that. The fact that you mentioned the Ritz part is hilarious. Also, that reporter is such an annoying. I'm not saying he's annoying, but how you gonna leave a girl hanging? First of all, you was on a date with a girl. First of all, you're on a date, and all of a sudden, when you see Cap and Light, you just immediately ignore her. That's messed up. That's up. That's why I'm glad he dumped. That's why I'm glad she dumped you and blocked the number. But that's here or there. But the whole premise of that reporter is saying, "Hey, Cap, there's this competition. You might want to race in this one. You want to be the best of the best? Go against this one. Because I was the one who reported you. I'm the one who put out the info. And I'm the one who put out a petition to make sure you race at the best." So, yeah, but here's his business card or whatnot. But, yeah, it was still funny to see. Now, Cap is in the next race against the best of the best. Well, not really the best of the best, but it's going to that part where we're gonna see Cap at her best, and we'll see where this goes. But overall, though, this episode was basically a chilled episode. We didn't get a lot of action-packed race. We got to see cross race, but this episode was like a chill episode. This was like a calm before the storm moment episode. So I can't wait to see where this goes. And we're two episodes left. We're gonna see this. I hope we get to see the match between Cross and Cap racing. And by God, I know we're 2 episodes left, but it's got to be said. Can we get another season of this show? Because if you're going to end it in a good way, you gotta end it in a good way. And you gotta make it season 2 confirmed, because the way how this goes, I'm all in for this. So thank you for watching my review of the show, and I'll see you soon.